Hi everyone, ThuggzBunney here, and I'm joined once again by RaNDiM. What's up, man?
What's good, homie? Thank you for having me, as always.
Mm-hmm. Of course. And basically, I'm just going to be running down some updates, and this is going to function as basically the official announcement for my Uncharted 2 tournament. We've decided on some final rules. There are a few things that are a little bit up in the air that just depend on just other things. Like for one, which is one of the first things I'll talk about here is going to be the tournament size actually, because we already have 10 teams registered for the tournament, and it was originally only supposed to be 8 teams. That was the plan. That's like
Yeah,
as much as I expected. So if there is an influx of teams coming in, especially with other things that I announce here, drawing people in, or just players still rolling into the Uncharted Reloaded beta, because it is still in beta. Like it's crazy to think that there's still so much
yep,
more to come. And um,
yep.
but yeah, the ball is rolling, we shall say, and tournaments are popping off now in Uncharted 3 and a little bit Uncharted 2. Some smaller like 1v1 and 2v2 stuff coming up for Uncharted 2.
Yep.
But anyway, so for the most part, this is going to be the final rule set, matches, maps, and modes, and whatever, all those details. I'm just gonna try to quickly run down that stuff. We don't have to get too deep into conversation, but RaNDiM is here because he is the co-host. So he's helping
Yes,
me
sir.
decide a lot of these rules, a lot of the organization and just logistics and all that fun stuff. So so yeah, I'll just start with the dates of the tournament. August 1st is going to be the start date. I'm saying it. That's what I'm sticking to.
Setting it in stone.
Yeah, August 1st, everyone, and that is a Friday. The plan is to have matches played Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, so a kind of long weekend thing. Basically, just
Once per
because,
week.
yeah, Saturday and Sunday, most of the matches are going to be played, but every once in a while you get a team. Um, Teams have trouble, scheduling, coordinating, and whatever. So just that extra Friday before the weekend and the Monday after, it helps to have just an extra couple days there. And Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday are very important for me to have off to get things settled and verify matches and get things set up for the next weekend and all that. So yeah, Friday through
Makes sense.
Monday will be matches. So yeah, that first long weekend is August 1st through the 4th. And yeah, so I also mentioned the tournament size. That will depend on how many teams actually register, especially in the coming months, because we already have enough to start a 10-team tournament, which is crazy. That's already more than we expected. And that would also change when the tournament would exactly end, because more teams means more rounds and more group play matches
Yeah,
and all that. So,
makes sense.
but yeah, the end of the tournament either way should be late September or early October. Um, I just can't put an exact date on it until I know exactly how many teams are going to be in the tournament. But it's going to be at least 10. That's that I can
Yep.
say. And I mentioned group play. Group play say segment section of the whole event will not be a best of series. It's just going to be 5 maps, and the win loss that decides seeding for bracket play will be based on map wins and losses. So even if you lose a series 1-4 or 2-3, you still get that one and or two map wins.
Yeah.
So there's going to be a difference if one team wins the series but loses 0-5 in their other three. they're going to be worse than a team that picks up one or two maps in every series. Um,
Yep.
so yeah, the the group play matters a lot, and every map matters this way. Um,
Yep.
so
It's a really
yeah,
good way to do it because then it's not like winner take all. It's like every match counts.
hmm it's also it's also nice because not everyone's getting eliminated at like every
Yeah.
series.
Yeah.
You know, it's
Yep.
not like you other
It's good
tournaments
to test
where
all the maps and modes too.
hmm yeah, yeah, especially since we're which I guess this is the next thing to get into. The modes are going to be TDM, Plunder, and Turf War, which I think we mentioned in a little update at the beginning of episode 2 of Down the Irons podcast.
Yes.
So we think we have a pretty good idea of what maps work better than others for Plunder and Turf War, but it's hard to say exactly because one, we don't have a huge sample size because there are a lot of maps to play and spread
Yeah.
out between the different modes, and also,
Uncharted 2 was TDM only for years. So
hmm
it's not like they were truly tried and tested, but
yeah, and a lot of times we're going from 3v3 to 5v5 to 4v4 to
yeah.
and yeah, it's so hard to say, especially because there's nothing quite like a tournament match. Like try hard customs, especially like just getting random like competitive players just
Hmm.
into a lobby and like going for it. There's some people who
Yeah,
are
it's
just
definitely
playing
not the same.
TDM still in
Yeah,
objective
for
modes,
sure. For sure.
and half the people don't really know how to play the mode, or half of them don't like care and are just like just enjoying the game and just vibing. So it's different when you have a whole team and they're all communicating and strategizing and
Yeah, and there's money on the line.
hmm yes. Um, but yeah, it's going to be 4v4. TDM is going to be the standard 50 kills. Plunder is going to be a 5 capture limit, and Turf War is going to be 450 points. It was previously 400, but I bumped it up a little bit. We just decided that
Yeah,
we'd rather have a closer to a full 15-minute match than it ending in closer to
yep.
10 minutes.
Chances for comebacks and such.
hmm So yeah, and all three modes are going to be 15-minute time limit, so a little bit different than the standard 20. But basically, just to if you have shorter matches, you have more matches, and 15 minutes is just long enough that it's not in and out like a 10-minute match can feel,
Yeah,
and it doesn't drag on like 20 minutes does sometimes.
exactly.
Yeah. Um. So yeah, other little things. This unsurprisingly, Launchman and Rocketman are banned from the tournament. Those are pretty standard for tournaments. Launchman, Rocketman, and
Yep.
Situational are pretty much the universal bans for boosters, but Situational is not in Uncharted Reloaded, so Launchman and Rocketman it is. Um, and then the only other bans are silent skins, which has been done a few times before, and we're doing it now. So I think the only little bit of a difference is that previously, I know my tournament that did not allow silent skins did allow Atok Navarro and Gabriel Roman. This,
Semi-silent skins, yes.
yeah. So they are also going to be included in the ban for this tournament, just because they do make sound, but only in certain circumstances. I forget whether it's
Yeah,
like
only when they get
react,
shot, I think.
yeah, shot or maybe,
It's not when they climb,
yeah, like
which is the biggest thing for a silent skin is that they don't make noise when they climb, you know. Other
yeah,
skins are loud as hell when they jump, so
yeah. There are like occasions where you throw a grenade and you find out someone's there just because you hear the character grunt, but much less so
yeah.
than just climbing
And
around.
climbing, yeah.
Yeah,
And Roman and Navarro definitely don't make noise when they climb, so it's a
yeah.
huge advantage. Pseudo
hmm
silent.
So yeah, that's it for bands, and then just right under the next thing. map selection. We will try and do this super quick. For the group play, there will not be map selection by teams. RaNDiM and I are deciding on a set map rotation for each week so that all of the all of the different maps for each mode can be tested and played and practiced from every team. Um,
Yep.
this is for the sake of us getting more information on what maps play well and which ones don't, and helps helps aggregate information so we can make more informed decisions on it in the future. Um, and it also just helps teams that are either stubborn or just can't coordinate enough to get matches together to play, Ice Cave Plunder. Um,
Yeah.
for whatever
Lost
reason,
City, Turf War, yeah.
yeah, it's hard to get matches together on those. Um, but yeah, the map selection will force teams to play these maps that haven't been given a lot of a chance, and obviously, RaNDiM and I have tested these maps, and a lot of them
Yes,
we're pretty confident will work and just need to be given a chance. And some of them we're not quite sure, and it seems like they work, but we have to see how it plays in some serious competitive play. Um,
definitely.
so yeah, group play will be a little bit of a process for us, and seeing how that plays out, but also teams just getting some reps on these maps and familiarizing with these, and ideally someone discovers a map that they're really fucking good at, and maybe they end up selecting it for bracket play. But yeah, and then I guess just the last thing on the maps is that DLC maps are going to be included in this tournament and will be included in the group play, um, the group play map rotation, map selection. If so, teams can opt out of playing DLC if they know that they or some
Don't
teammate
have
isn't gonna,
it.
yeah, or if they just have no idea if their teammates have it and don't want to say that they do when they don't fucking know. Um,
Right.
but yeah, for teams that opt in, DLC maps will be played. That's gonna be everything except high rise because fuck high rise. Um,
Yeah. Fuck
maybe
Iris.
maybe in the elimination tournament.
Yeah,
uh,
that'd be interesting.
but yeah, that's it for maps. And oh, at least for group play, I will say in bracket play, map selection will be an option.
Right.
So
Selected by teams. Yeah, yeah.
yeah, so when it comes to the brackets, the playoffs, when maps determine or a series determines whether you're continuing or being eliminated from the event entirely, you will get to pick which maps you actually like to play and which ones you want to go with. So,
But the modes are set though, right? It'll be TDM,
hmm
Plunder, Turf War, Plunder, TDM. Okay. But you
yeah,
so yeah, the modes are set, but you get to pick what maps you play on said mode if it's your turn to pick.
yeah, yeah. The modes are a little team deathmatch sandwich with just one turf war right in the middle. So you get two TDMs, two
Yep.
plunders, and turf war is the swing map. So that's what we're going with. But yeah, maps are selectable in the bracket stage. Um, what else here? There are little things which I don't necessarily need to go over here. Um, but just okay, we'll jump to this. The one thing that has come up in discussion between us and the mods and stuff with Uncharted Reloaded is that cinema file uploads do not work, as many people will already have found out. Um, this really sucks because it serves so many purposes just for
Yeah.
being able to verify for ourselves glitching incidents, extreme lag situations, and also just for people who aren't participating in the tournament, or even people who are and want to see these matches played. Uh,
Yeah, on YouTube. Yeah.
and also outside of tournaments, just general for the community and community uploads and all that stuff, and being able
Yeah.
to share the cinema files. That's a fucking bummer. But the the reality is, it's what we've been told is that it's a bit of a process to get that up and working, and there are a few other things that are top priority for the Uncharted Reloaded team. But eventually, they are planning to have cinema file uploading functional again. Until then, match verification will have to be done by the actual teams participating in the tournament, which shouldn't be too much of a problem, but who knows? Basically, all that means is if you're playing in the tournament and you win a match, you just gotta set your phone down, point it at your TV, and just let the match play. We aren't
Yeah.
requiring people to we aren't requiring people to flip through perspectives and show all the highlights and get a
Yeah.
fucking capture card in HD. Like,
Yeah.
as long as we can read the kill feed and the scoreboard, and we can see that this match was actually played and that there's no obvious glitching or extreme lag or anything like that that really needs to be looked into in terms of determining fairness and legitimacy of the matches. Yeah, just point something at your screen and record the matches. It
Yep.
sucks. I don't like asking people to do that, but it's the bare minimum we
Kind
can
of
do
has to be done. Yeah.
to actually verify.
Verify matches and whatnot. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or just get a capture card. That works too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can do either or, just as long as we have some way to verify it that's in video form and not just a picture of a scoreboard that can be easily altered. Um,
Mm-hmm.
and also, like, teams will have to police their own cheating or their own glitching. Like, if you suspect somebody on the other team cheated, like, you're gonna have to do your own surveillance work to find that clip and record it with your phone and post it in the Discord section so that we can do something about it. Like, we won't be able to do that anymore because obviously only you guys will have access to the cinema file, not us.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, the only the only other like possible alternative that we thought about was just having spectators in the match, but there's no way to
And that
really
just has
do
the
it.
charges.
Yeah, there's just no way to do it without messing with the spawns in some way, even if you have like one spectator on each team in like the same spot, so it like
Yeah.
neutrally affects the spot. It's still blocking a spawn,
Yeah,
or
it's still blocking the spawns, and we don't even know how it works. Like, for all we know, fucking the spawn could favor the whatever team is host. You know, like, we have no
hmm
idea. So
yeah. So yeah, unfortunately, that's where we're at. But that's how it has to be done. Um, so yeah, the next thing is part of the reason that we can't really say with a lot of confidence how big the tournament will be is because until now I have not officially announced that there will be a prize pool for the tournament, but this is the official announcement. There will be a prize pool for the tournament. And it is,
money, let's go.
yeah. So the plan is, and when I say plan, I mean if it is updated, it will only increase. Um, the the prize pool is not going down. This is the minimum that you're going to see. It will probably stay the same, but if something happens, if I win the lottery, I'll let you know, and you'll see that prize pool go up. Um, but
I bet.
yeah, but currently the price pool is going to be 600 total. Um, and the way that's working is I'm putting up 300, and D Barker, out of fucking nowhere, offered to match it. So he's going to be
A
putting up
true goat.
300 of his own. Um, and
Y'all are fucking legends for that. Shout out to you.
yeah, of course. And theoretically, we could do a bigger prize pool, but the plan is to keep it a sustainable amount because ideally we're going to be doing more tournaments, and every tournament from now on that I'm involved in at least will have a prize pool of at least 2 or 300, but hopefully it's going to be consistently in the range of 500 or more. Um, but that's the plan, and it doesn't. That becomes a much more difficult task if I put up, say, 1,000 for this tournament, and
Yeah.
and am expected to put up another grand in a few months or
Yeah.
something. So yeah,
You aren't
unfortunately,
obligated to do anything, obviously. It's
yeah,
all out of the kindness of your heart, so don't feel pressure to do anything.
yeah,
It's your money.
for sure. We'll see how my Powerball tickets play out, but until then, $600, and the majority of that, as always, is going to go to first place. But there will be a little bit for second place as well, um, and
Awesome.
MVP bonus of $50 also. Um, and yeah, all of this, by the way, is visible. You can look through all of this, all the details yourself on the Thugs Bunny Events Discord, which is and always will be linked below in the description for like all these fucking videos. So if you wanna if you wanna look at the full rules and everything, you just read through it yourself and double check anything, then you can find that there. Um, what else? What else? What else? Just one more time. That's going to be TDM, Plunder, and Turf War, and that's going to be August 1st, Friday, August 1st. Um, so, if you are hearing about this for the first time, get in the Uncharted Reloaded Discord. Um, get verified there. Get your team involved. You can make some money. There's nothing to
Yes,
lose.
sir.
There's nothing. You get to play an
Other
old game,
than
have some
other than your
nostalgia.
pride.
Yeah, which that might be a lot
Other than your
for.
ego. Yeah, for the Uncharted community, absolutely.
um,
Like, ah, fuck, never mind, can't do
yeah.
it. No.
Anyway, it's not going to be the last tournament. Um, it's gonna be fun. There's gonna be yeah. This is the I think I can say this. This is going to be the biggest objective tournament ever in Uncharted 2.
Oh, absolutely.
At least
Absolutely.
to date. Like there might be
You
bigger
could
ones
absolutely, yeah, to
eventually.
date, yeah. When we do Uncharted 2 World Championships,
Hmm.
COD style.
Money on the line. We're getting a lot of teams already, and only just now officially announcing. So yeah, holy shit! If you have not signed up, sign up. It's going to be super fun.
Yep. If you don't have a team, you can also sign up just as a free agent, and hopefully an existing team will pick you up. So it's always
Yeah,
an option as well.
and also for teams, if you have like a group of friends or whatever, and you're like, well, I don't know if we have like a full team, but I got like my group. It's like, check in the free agent or player registration. There are people
Yeah.
sitting there
Hmm.
who are like pretty fucking good players, and they're practicing every day, and they're just like, well, I don't have a
Yep.
team. It's just like, well, shit, start one.
There you go. Literally.
Yeah. Yeah. The last thing. So that's it for the major tournament. That's the deal details at ThuggzBunney events. But I'm adding one thing onto this. Basically, I am NaughtyDog now. I am starting the lab again. Um, the plan is to have mini tournaments where we test some wild shit that no one
Right.
that that people are very
No one would even think of putting into a
yeah,
tournament.
yeah. Um, honestly, basically, uh, so basically, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do probably be tiny little 4 team tournaments every
Yeah.
weekend. Um, and basically, we're just gonna try some weird fucking rules. I know one thing. Um, I mean, there's so many different things we want to try. Elimination game mode. I want to try an idea that I thought is super fun, but definitely some people will think is like super corny, is the tiebreaker game 5 or game 3, whatever the series is a 1v1 chosen. Each team picks one player to nominate to sacrifice to the 1v1, and the series is decided in a, and there will be like little rules, like obviously you can't grab a power weapon in a fucking 1v1, and you have to stay in like a
Yeah,
certain area of a map unless you're like picking up
yeah.
ammo or something. Um,
Well, you were saying like face to face only, right?
Basically, you have to at least basically no spawn killing or anything. You start in like set
Yeah,
positions, and like basically after that, as long as you stay on one side of the map, you can grenade, you can fucking jump around all you want. It doesn't have to
right.
be. It's not just like gunfight 1v1s, but it's
Okay, okay,
no
okay.
spawn killing, obviously, and like stick to one side of the map. Basically, that's that.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Um. So yeah, I think that would be hype as shit. Just imagine that shit. You're tied 2-2, and it's just the best players
Yeah.
going at it for
Yep.
that's the
That
ultimate.
would be really hype. Bunch of cheerleaders on the side.
hmm Yeah, so I mean, there's other stuff like I want to do sniper pistole elimination tournament. Um, I want to try crushing mode, no boosters, low health. We're going Call of Duty on in this bitch. Um, So, oh yeah, and then one where Launchman and Rocketman are allowed. Uh,
Yeah, yeah.
Explosives galore. So yeah,
Yep.
basically the idea is I want to have little mini tournaments where we have some batshit rules and see if anything actually works or is actually super fucking fun. Um,
Yeah. This is just to test stuff, have fun. No
yeah,
no prize pool or anything
low
like that, right?
yeah low
Just yeah,
stakes,
low stakes.
no
Yep.
stakes.
Yep.
Except for the 1v1
No
players. I mean,
stakes.
that's when it really
Ego.
yeah. Yeah, all that you're putting up is your reputation, okay?
Yes.
Um,
Nothing major.
yeah, so um, the plan is for those to start at the end of June and basically just have some fun leading up to the official tournament because I know some people are like eagerly awaiting like a really full on full team tournament to
Yes, it's
start
gonna be
and
hype as hell.
I want to scratch the itch a little bit with just some fun kind of unserious uh,
Hmm.
tournaments and yeah I think that's pretty much it I think.
Yeah, sounds good, man.
Do you have anything else to add? Anything that I missed
I
or
do not.
all right
No, that's about it.
sweet um yeah I think that's pretty much it. You will hear from us again soon. We will
Episode
have
3.
yeah we'll have episode 3 um, coming out in a bit of the Down the Irons podcast. But for now, um, I think that's it. Sign up for the tournament. Sign up, everyone.
Yes.
I want
Everybody, join the Discord, sign up. The
everybody.
whitelisted.
You could make money. This is your chance to
Yes.
show your parents that it was worth it. Okay,
Those 15 years of grinding
prove them wrong.
all led
Now's
up
your
to this moment
chance.
to win to win $50, rub it in their face. No, okay.
Yes, this is a big deal for all of you. Okay. This is
Yes.
this is your time to shine.
I
Okay.
mean, ego means more than money. Let's be real.
But money's not bad either.
Yes.
Anyway, yeah, I think that's it. Thanks for watching, everyone. Check out the Discord, my Discord, the Uncharted Reloaded Discord. Check out RaNDiM's YouTube channel. Uh,
Thank you. Thank you.
yeah, like and subscribe and all that fun stuff. It makes uh, me happy in my soul. Okay.
Hmm.
Um,
It funds the tournament. No.
yeah. Um, yeah. So I think that's it. Thanks for watching, everyone. Stay tuned. We'll have more stuff. Probably not a lot of tournament updates because the rules are pretty much set. But if it's like, hey, we finally got enough teams for a 16 team tournament, so that's what we're doing. or if it's,
Yep.
hey, the prize pool has actually increased, um, or whatever. We signups are done and we're announcing the groups and matchups and all that stuff. We'll do stuff like that. But as for the rule set, this is it. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it.
That was good.
All right.
Thank you all for watching.
Yeah.
Peace.
Bye.